Lineage of evil. Oh my goodness. So this story perfectly encapsulates everything that I'm talking about when I say the phrase lineage of evil. And what that basically means is that you have a group of evil people who had offspring, and their offspring had other offspring, and so on and so forth until you have a lineage of evil. Unfortunately, what has happened in this country is that these people have been able to be prosperous. They've been able to be in positions to subjugate and oppress others. And that is currently what is happening now. When I talk about this story, I want you to understand these type of people are everywhere. They are, okay? I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm not trying to race bait. I'm just letting you know this is a fact. When people want to talk about slavery or any of that, you have to understand slavery was not a one-person act. That those people, okay, had other offspring. That it was a group effort. That's what people need to understand. And it wasn't just this group of the South. No, the North helped out as well. So you have to take that into account because you have these two diabolically evil, wicked people, and they were allowed to adopt 5 children. That is correct, 5 children. Now, 3 of those children were black. And what happened with these children is abysmal. It's disgusting. As the story goes, is that these 2 people, these 2 white, as far as adults, were treating these 3 black kids as slaves. That is correct. I kid you not, bro. This is going on in 2024. Listen to me. This is present day. This is in 1960s. This is in the 1830s. This is present day. This lineage of evil is very much alive and well. And they had them out in a barn, okay, in the heat. No air conditioning, no food, no water, nothing. Locked them away in a shed. And they put a toilet seat, not a working toilet, a toilet seat from an RV. Once again, trailer trash, okay? That's what many of these people are. They put a toilet seat in there, and that's what they were using the restroom. Just absolutely heinous, despicable acts of just inhumanity, because that's how they view you. You have to understand that these people, that's how they view you. And I don't even think they're people, they're demons. That's what they are. They are demonically possessed group lineage of evil. That is what they are, to do something like this to innocent children. And that's another issue that I'll talk about maybe in another video. But when it comes to the whole adoption and everything, that's what they want black women to do. They want you to put your children up for adoption so they can do wickedness like this. That's exactly what they want. So that they can brainwash, because you have the group who brainwashes the children. Remember the fighter who adopted the black boys and was talking about, well, I don't see color. That's another reason why they want that. So they can brainwash them into a subjugation. So they can brainwash them into oppression. So they can brainwash them into having to divide with people that look like them. The other group of people, such as these in this story, are those that just want to do heinous, wicked stuff. They want to relive the past. And it gets even worse, because when I say slaves, I genuinely mean that. Because they are now being charged with not only human trafficking, but a violation of civil rights. Because they were doing this to the black children. The other 2 non-black children, they were fine. It was the black children that they were doing this to. They were using them as child labor. Absolutely sick and heinous things. And what's even worse is that they try to explain it away. They tried to say that the barn, the shed, the pizza dump that they put them in, where they are surrounded by their feces, okay? They try to say it was a clubhouse, a teenage clubhouse. This type of wicked behavior, it's unbeknownst to a lot of us, especially within Black American culture. This is very foreign when it comes to this type of evilness, just evilness off of the color of their skin. They are treating them as, you know, as cattle. This is what I mean, lineage of evil, because that wicked behavior, that spirit of evil has never been addressed. Never in the history of this country has that been addressed. There hasn't been any therapy. They got therapy for 9/11 survivors, okay? They got therapy for Holocaust survivors. They got therapy for everybody. They have never given any type of therapy, okay, for the lineage of evil or for the victims, for the descendants of chattel slavery. None. It's just, they just simply say, well, it's no longer the case, so, you know, off you go. That is how they have treated us in this country, as below humans, bruh. We're not even human in many cases. That's how we see when it comes to education, when it comes to an incarceration, okay, when it comes to healthcare. This is how they view us. These are the people that you have to worry about voting. These are the people that you have to worry about, these politicians, okay, these politicians pandering to. The absolute wicked of the wicked of the wicked. And if you don't believe it, bro, they were released on bail because they apparently, and this goes back to reparations. All of this goes back to history, a history that they vigorously don't want you to address, vigorously don't want you to acknowledge, to understand, because they were selling property. They were selling barns. They were selling all this stuff to get themselves out on bail, bruh. Now, where do you think they got that property? They got that property from some racist uncle, from another racist uncle, from a racist uncle from them. That's where they got that property. And the reason and the great thing about them in all of this scenario, if you can find the light in the tunnel of this evil story, is that what they have done is that they have removed that money from them, because they said that money was by means of human trafficking. So you don't get to have access to this money. So they're rotting away in jail. And I think, honestly, the death penalty should be the case for people like this. But when we say, hey, systemic racism, when we say, hey, these people are doing wicked behavior, when we say these things, they simply dismiss them. They don't have a problem covering what's going on in Chicago 24/7. But you won't hear a story like this. You won't hear a story of what happened during the Bad Bunny concert, which I still have to do a video on. You won't hear their wicked behavior. You want to know why? Because we don't own the airwaves. We don't own the medias. And the people that do, whether you want to say it's a Jewish person or not, the point of the matter is that they're white. That's the point of the matter. They're white and they come from a lineage of evil. And that's what they put out. They will put their dirty laundry under the rug. They will put all their criminal acts that they do under the rug. That's what they do. But they will try and frame us as the villains. When you have sick individuals like this doing this to children, doing this to adopted children, it's truly a travesty. And this is absolutely disgusting and heinous story. And I hope these people burn. I hope death is too good for them in some cases, honestly, unless it's going to be an excruciating one, because this is sick, this is vile, and this is wicked. Anyways, guys, that's a video. There is no either or here. If there's an either or to you, then you need help, bro. You need Jesus, okay? You need some serious help, because this is some sick, wicked behavior. And this is what they are known for, okay? When you look at the delectable Negro, when you look at the history of what these people have been conditioned to, they are desensitized to our pain. And if you don't know this, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Right now, it's clear and present day. They got all crime bills, this bill, everyone else. But when it comes to us, we'll just deal with it. Make it happen. Stop crying. It's unfortunate, but there needs to be a realization of that's where we are. Nevertheless, if you happen to disagree, you know where to find me. Friday through Sunday, disagreement day, you call in, we duke it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Until next time, guys, be amazing. We're treating these 3 black kids as slaves.